Hello, hello, hello. How do I kind of hate the way this is, but that's fine, I guess. Hello, hello, hello. I know it's weird. Let me pop out the chat. I don't know anything about this. Tell me if you can hear me, first off. I need a confirmation if you can hear me, and then we'll go from there. Hello? I just need a confirmation. Just fucking anybody. If you can hear me, just let me know. Just say I can hear you. Okay, perfect. You've probably heard me running about that for a while. Okay, thank God. All right, appreciate it, appreciate it. I know it's been a long time, and I've never YouTube. Well, I think I've YouTube streamed once before, but I don't remember. So, want to apologize for the long distance between my videos. I hope this is not blaring. Also, tell me if it's a good volume. I'm going to need you guys to walk me through this because I'm not very good at streaming, and every time I stream, something gets fucked. So anyways, like I was saying, sorry I haven't put out a video in a long time. Apologize. I've been working a lot, and I've also gotten into Warhammer, which is a great cathartic stress reliever because my job is very stressful. And if you guys don't know, in real life, I'm an attorney. I practice law for a living, and it's very stressful. It's rewarding work sometimes, and I spent a lot of time in school getting there, but it's very stressful. So painting helps with that. YouTube helped with that for a while, but it came like a job at some point. I would like to put out some more videos, but I've got some stuff that I've got to edit. It just I don't know. It's hard sometimes because sometimes it feels like work. But Warhammer doesn't feel like work. So I've just been painting. I've been building models and fucking around. I've been playing some Magic the Gathering. I've been doing some more analog stuff than video games. Just to kind of switch it up. Even Gary's Mod got a little chory towards the end there. So, I'd like to do some more. Maybe some 5M stuff, who knows. But anyways, if you guys don't know, this is Warhammer. It's models. You build models. This is what one of them looks like. You build them out of like fucking little bitty pieces like this. Real fucking small ass shits. And, it's fun because you can mash them up and fuck around and build other stuff like this one. This is a project I'm working on. This snake body is from a totally different kit than the rest of them, and I'm just mashing them together and just brute forcing my way through this hobby. You prime them with things, and then you paint them with paints and all kinds of shit, and it's fun. And then you get them together and you build an army of them, and then you play on a tabletop with dice and terrain and all kinds of shit. So, if you guys don't know, also the lore of this is like very, 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 very in depth. If you're ever interested in it, I would check out Bricky, I think his name is. He's a YouTuber, and he's got a good 2 videos on Warhammer, just kind of summarizing it. They are hour-long videos because there's a lot of fucking shit, but it's cool. So, anyways, I'm painting some stuff. Figured I'd do a little stream and chat. I'm running a few armies. I've got so I'm making a Chaos Space Marine kill team, but I'm making my own Space Marines as well. This is some of them that I'm working on. This is a kit bash I did. A kit bash is when you take multiple different kits and you chop them up with X-Acto knives and shit to make them. These guys are part of a squad. This is the test model. This is what the rest of the squad is going to look like. They're like these heavy machine gun guys. They're called suppressors. They're fucking sweet. I made them on lava bases. I'm super proud of this one. He's fucking dope. I haven't played D&D 100%, but my fiance has played it, and I know a lot of people that played it. And D&D would be cool. I'd be down for D&D. I just don't know anyone who's fully into DMing. That's the only thing. And I know people talk about D&D on my in my Discord a bunch. I like Corsev, who just joined, plays D&D. A few of my mods play D&D pretty regularly, so people definitely enjoy that. This is the one I'm working on right now. This is called a Noise Marine. I just put him together today. I painted him up mostly. He's got this like sonic cannon that's like fused into his arm, and I try to make the cannon look all weird and like alive, if you can see that. And he's got like weird skin tone. I'm doing what you call recess shading, where I'm not shading the whole thing with a shade paint. I know this sounds like fucking another language that I'm talking to you guys. And sometimes with my light, it's hard to see. This is the jankiest fucking setup ever. But if I keep doing this, you know, along with some more YouTube videos here and there, you know, maybe I'll get things together. I'm also on like a bullshit like plastic hobby table. It's like propped up. So, you know, it's all fucking, it's crazy shit. You know, dude, you guys know how it is. So anyways, I'm going to try to keep this in the frame, but I'm going to paint up this guy here. So let's talk about, I guess, Warhammer real quick. So this guy, let's see if we can keep him in frame. This is hard for me to paint like this. This guy is a Chaos Space Marine. And, oh god, I don't even know how to start with this. You know, maybe I shouldn't talk about the lore, because that's just gonna get me in trouble. The lore police are gonna come after me. The lore is a very serious matter. I'm also, like, not the best painter. I do the best I can. So I'm just gonna fuck shit up right now. Let's see here. What else do you think you might model? I've got some orcs I'm doing for Age of Sigmar. That was actually the first stuff I started on. Age of Sigmar, if you don't know, is like they have a fantasy component. So if you're not into like the sci-fi shit, which is like Warhammer 40k, you can get into the fantasy stuff, which is honestly cool as well. The models are really, really, really nice looking. They did a great job on those models. So I've got some orcs around. I can probably grab one in a sec and show you guys. I'm working on some beastmen at some point. I'm doing a little bit of everything. I'm doing like 2 full armies, and then I'm making some shenanigan stuff in the free time. And that's pretty much it. You know, I've been working a lot. Got a new job as soon as the pandemic hit. And that was kind of it. You know, I had to, when you get a new job, you got to perform, you know, when you get there. You got to do well. I'm fucking this one up. So there's so many things that like I know like fucking 3/4 of you are just like, what in the fuck is this idiot talking about? Where's the Gary's mod? Why is he fucking painting models terribly out of frame that we can't see shit? I don't understand. Where's Rust? Fuck. I'm leaving. I know there's like so many people that are just confused as shit. I don't know what to tell you guys. I've been away. I want to come back. It's hard, you know. It's hard sometimes. Pandemic's been hard on all of us in different ways. So it's tough, but you know, I'm here. I'm painting, trying to keep them in frame. We're talking, we're chatting. This part I'll just fucking slap it on, man. So, let's see what you guys say. Any mutants? No, I don't have anything like that. Oh, I have been watching WandaVision. WandaVision's really fucking good. I just caught up. Let's see here. All right. So in these little, in the little butt parts there, I'm just going heavy. What I'm doing is it's called. Well, we can talk about paint techniques. I don't think that'll confuse people too much. So what I'm doing is calling recess shading. What I'm using here is a shade paint. It's kind of like a see-through, like clear paint that kind of adds definition to the, you know, all the little intricacies of the model. And it adds like a darkness, kind of like to mock shadows. But what I'm using it for is kind of what they call recess shading, where I'm shading just in the recessed portions of the model so that it comes off as a cool effect. Because these guys they're bad guys, and the bad guys got to look weird, and they got to look like they're, you know, that they're wearing other people's skin. And that's kind of what the whole thing is with these ones. They're just like weird evil dudes. So I'm just getting a little crazy in the ripples there. And then I'm kind of leaving open on the paneling for the most part. And if I'm not perfect, I'm not perfect. And that's, I think it'll look good. I started a model Instagram as well. If anybody's interested in seeing stuff that I've painted there, I'm going to plug myself. It's just Argyle Alligator Minis on Instagram. That's all. All one word. Everything I've painted pretty much is up there. Except for like a few things I didn't think were good enough. Okay, this guy's just about done. I need to fix up a few things, I think. So this is like a weird little skin tabular part that I'm kind of just going to go over with the recess shading, or the shade, excuse me. I'm not going to recess shade. I'm actually just going to shade the whole skin flappy situation here. I made it into like a little face that had like eyes and stuff. So it's bringing in a lot of those details out as it's diving into the recesses. Oof, that was close. Gotta get this. And I'm sorry if I pull this out of frame and I'm not showing you guys anything, because it's kind of hard sometimes to paint high details that far away. It's like a mini project you're doing. Yeah. They're basic. They call this a hobby. It's a hobby, you know. So yeah, you can post the Discord link. That's fine. You know, whatever. People will join. People won't join. It is what it is. It's a weird thing, you know. I don't expect anything. So, okay. I don't want to knock this over, because I've done that before, and that sucks. Alright, so we're going to just keep on going with the recess shading on this boy. Get on those little ridges there in that middle tube. And then we'll get the face. And then I think I have to shade with a black wash after this. And he's more or less done. Just trying to get all them recesses. Learn a lot of new words when you do Warhammer. Okay. And if anybody who doesn't know shit about me and just joins because somebody's painting Warhammer and I upset you with my painting techniques, I apologize. Because I'm not the best. But damn do I try. And I know this is out of the shot, but I want to get that face nice and good. And then under the eyeballs, and I might have to mop that up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mop it up a little bit. Okay. He doesn't have to be perfect. He just has to look cool. I'll check the chat in just a sec. Yeah, I guess I should go down that line. Oh, I did I did it on that side. Alright, whatever. Phew, he's looking nice. Looking fresh, looking good. Tapping that water. Almost knocked over my webcam. Sorry if shit got fucked. I told you, this is a janky situation I got going on here. Yes, alive. Fresh pizzas, of course. Zachariah, what I've been up to is this. I've been playing Warhammer. I've been building Warhammer, painting Warhammer. I've been working a bunch. You know, just kind of chatting, letting you guys know I'm alive. You know, I've got some stuff that I need to edit, but you know, it's editing's hard. And sometimes You just want to do the easy, fun stuff. Especially during a stressful time as we've all had this, past year or so. All right. He's going to be ready for the next steps. This boy's going to be ready for the same thing, just a different color. So, let's see here. I used to be so interested in Warhammer as a kid. I'd walk to small comic stores. Hell yeah, dude! I used to play Warhammer as a kid, I stopped after a while. I built Dark Angels because I was an edgy child, and when I saw when I saw them as a child, I was like, holy fuck, they're Grim Reapers, they're cool, they're awesome. So I was super into Dark Angels as a kid, and then I just stopped all of a sudden. Oh fuck, I totally forgot what I fucked up. How much fun is Warhammer? I heard it's an investment. It's a little bit of an investment. It definitely is. But I buy a lot of stuff on eBay, and I buy a lot of secondhand shit because I do a lot of kit bashes, which is like basically cutting and breaking apart two different types of models or more and mixing them together. So yeah, it can be an investment. It can be expensive, but I try to go. Yeah, you can always go back to, and everybody's pretty accepting. Everybody's been pretty nice so far that I've interacted with. I'm just reading the chat. Well, even if you just started this hobby and I'm liking what you're doing, sort of, thank you. He's painting Thanos. It is kind of like Thanos colors. Yeah, this is actually a canon army. It's called the Flawless Host. I just thought the paint style was awesome. Just so you know, JFJ. I don't know what JFJ means. Somebody has to have to explain that to me. I'm out of the loop on these kind of things. I fucked up a little bit because the handle right here is supposed to be purple, and it was the flesh tone because it was easier for me to do that. So I just need to go ahead and be real fucking careful and not screw up any of the work I did on the hand just now, or anything I fucked up on the weapon that he has. And yeah. But yeah, so whoever said my kit bashes are sweet on Instagram, I appreciate it, my friend. Kit bashing is probably the most fun thing for me. I do a lot of stuff like that. I was thinking about kit bashing something on a stream, even though when I do it, plastic's flying everywhere and I fucking cut myself and shit. And I don't know what... I know on Twitch you can get in trouble. There was like a streamer a long time ago who like cut his fucking hand open with a beer bottle or some shit, and he got in a lot of trouble. And I'm sure that applies now to a number of individuals. So, you know what? His hand is his fist is fully clenched, so I'm not even gonna fuck with it because nobody's gonna be like, wait a minute, he's not actually holding that. Like whatever, dude. So I'll go over it with a second coat because it's going to be super light, but the rest of this is going to have a black wash, and then we's pretty much good to go. This first test noise marine will be good. While that's drying, I gotta fucking wash this shit. I'll put it down so you guys can take a peek at them. I put sticky tack on this because I hate the way it holds otherwise. So you guys can maybe see that boy there a little bit better. I'm going to grab something I finished before. So, let's see here. Oh yeah, this guy's cool. So, I finished this guy a while ago. I'm pretty proud of that guy. This guy is a kit bash. He was a, they have like a football fantasy game called Blood Bowl. I like bought the model off eBay, and then I put the weapon on him and painted him up and based him. And I had this like extra little head, and I made it with like blood and shit. You know, you do like all kinds of fun crap like that. So let's see here. Any tips for being shaky while painting? Coffee maybe. I don't know if that's going to help you or not. I'm not super shaky. What's going on? I just joined. It's me. I'm back, and I'm painting Warhammer. Bring back Star Wars RP videos. Yeah, you know, maybe. Who knows? Maybe if you're good. You in particular, though. Not anybody else. If you're good, possibly. If you're bad, and I'll know, trust me, they're not going to come out. So if you check in a month and you don't see any additional videos, you know who fucked up. And all I'm going to say is it's not me. I'm putting all that responsibility on you. I used to play 2. I saw them more as a mall, and I thought it was cool. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Man, I love you, do with the paint schemes. Thank you, thank you. I put a lot of thought in these things, and I'm really enjoying it. So I guess that's gonna look okay. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, well, we'll get a little bit on the top of the handle there. I know it's gonna be hard to see the colors and shit because this is like the jankiest setup that I've like put together ever, so just apologies. Alright. Whoa! See, we're gonna have accidents for sure. I'm probably gonna cut myself. I'm probably gonna spill something. I'm probably gonna fuck shit up. Definitely need more pizza on a stick. For show. For show. Alright, man. Let's see here. You should be remember me, Argyle. I missed you. Let's see. Somebody asked me to play Gmod. Of course. Of course. When starting a stream, remember the acronym Twitch, the Wombles and Testing. Okay. General Sam, JFG, and Argyle are the Holy Trinity. Oh, they must be another YouTuber. I thought it was like an acronym for something. Yeah, I guess we're just going to do the black wash now. So this is going to be similar to what we did before, but I'm going to slap this bitch all over the purple and metal portions of it. Just because it adds so much nice definition to all the little grooves of the model. So he's got these metal harness pieces on here that are going to get washed with this. Like it adds a thin black layer and kind of seeps into the little spaces on the model, the recesses as the kids say. And then I probably have to brighten up the eyes one more time. So we did that. All right, I guess I'll just keep using this brush. That's fine. So I'm just gonna get on all the metal, all the purple, and then he's done. He needs to be what they call based. That's when I make the base into something more than just this black fucking circle. The base for these guys, I'm gonna do some kind of toxic green like chaos sludge maneuver. But it's going to take some time for me to do that. So I'm just kind of painting them up right now. And then I'll work on bases later. I usually do the base at the end. Because I like to take my time with the base. And, do cool stuff. Oh, this needs a little juice. Darken it up a little bit. Get right there between the legs. That's where the shadows are. Can I play music on this YouTube, or am I going to get fucking Susan Wozniak or whatever her name is going to come to my house and kill me? Does it just mean like the VOD won't have music? Because I don't want to break any guidelines and have fucking Werner Turner fucking... What are they called? Warner Time Music come to my house and fucking beat me with an inch of my life for playing X indie artist here or whatever have you. Somebody give me some answers to that when you can. I need a response. I guess I was going to paint those horns, but fuck it. We're just going to paint the rest of the gun down. Nobody's really going to look at this part of the model, but I'll know. I don't want to get it in the eyeballs because I painted the eyeball area green, and I want the eyeballs to be green. Let's get in there a little bit. And that's pretty much the Sonic gun. I gotta get the boots, and I gotta get the backpack, And that's another one for the history books, folks. I'm going to look at the chat in just a sec. Sometimes you're just like, damn, am I Bob Ross right now? Know what I mean? All right. Gotta go. See you later, Mav. Thanks for coming. What am I painting? I'm painting a noise marine. Apparently it's not allowed. If everyone would be good in the chat. I remember your investigative reporter stuff when I was younger, and if you brought it back, I'd be over the moon. The thing is, man, it's really hard to do that kind of shit. I've heard Rust is more like role player friendly now, but I remember when I tried to do it a bunch of times, it was so difficult because everyone would just murder me. So it ended up in me like basically taking hours and hours and hours recording and just running around and trying to find anybody who wasn't just like an absolute like KOS fuck. And it became diminishing results for sure. Like I would have like 3-4 hours of footage that would be unusable because I would just be running the recording in case I didn't miss anything. And then when I stopped just blindly recording because my hard drive wanted to murder itself, I would just be taking hours and hours and hours and hours of my time running around trying to find people to do these different reports and everything. So the diminishing returns really turned me off to that. And look, it was fun. I had a good time with it, that's for sure. But it's so hard to recreate in this day and age. And if I try to do it in somewhere like VR chat or something, I mean, I guess it could work there, but I feel like a lot of the stuff that people would say to me would be so cringy. I don't know. Maybe that's a good video. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. So, and Gary's mod is fun, but like it got really mundane for me. I just like wasn't like getting the creative high out of it that I was before, and like I don't know. I just felt like I was doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I tried to make it interesting, and I tried to come up with different ideas, but I was just like running out of ideas. I feel like, it's tough. I wish I could find like a new game that would just inspire me like the way that Santos did, or Rust when it first came out, or even like Reign of Kings or something like that. It's just and I know people are going to give me a bunch of suggestions, and like I know 5M is definitely a thing I should look into, and I'd probably really really enjoy it, but I don't know. I just something about the GTA throws me off. I think it's because like how big the map is, kind of upsets me sometimes. Hello. The Tosho revamp. Funny enough, I actually went into a Gary's Mod server maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think it was Monolith, and I tried to record a bunch of stuff, but the server was giving me so much lag that I wasn't becoming successful with it. And they did have the long winch, they had the winch tow trucks, not the flatbed ones, but you couldn't drop the winch any further than a certain distance, so I couldn't pull off the tow shit, and I was so disappointed. It was kind of upsetting me. Nice to hear and see from you again. Nice to see you show up here. What about VR chat? Yeah, VR chat's interest me, and I know it's come a long way. I think this guy's pretty much fucking done. What do you guys think? I think this guy's pretty done. He looks pretty sweet. He's got this thing called a noise cannon, and he just blasts it out. So, that guy's cool. He's good to go. The next project is these boys, and these boys are aiming to look like this. This is the final result of what they look like. They're going to be a 3-man squad, the 3 of them, these guys together. This is the sergeant. He's got no helmet. That's how you know. And they're called suppressors, but usually the suppressors are on these like jump packs, and I hate flying stands. I think they look terrible. So what I did was I cut off the legs and I put on regular Space Marine legs. And to hide some of the like imperfections, I put on like, you can't see because of my thumb, grenades and shit on there. So you can see there's like grenades and skulls and whatever. It's fucking Warhammer. So I'm excited to do that. This guy I like because if you can tell on his face... Are we gonna... Come on. Focus. His face has got like a cool like little mustache kind of situation going on. So I think I'm going to work on his head right now. I just don't... I want him to have like a whitish kind of beard. I want him to be like a grizzled old vet. And I think I'm going to give him like this like neutral flesh tone right here. So... Just going to get in there with this. He's got such little fucking details on his head. I'm going to paint over the eyes, and then we'll deal with that later. Eyes are very hard to paint. I think I called this guy, like, Roger Bring It Down Johnson or something, because, like, when the gun arm is put on him, he's got it tilted up because of the position he ended up in, which is fine, but... He looks like he's, like, screaming at something in the sky and trying to shoot it down with his big-ass suppression rifle. Or, no, it's not called a suppression rifle. It's like an auto-accelerator cannon or something like insanely, you know, over the top like that. I might have smashed that on, but that's okay. Oh, I'm gonna fuck this up, I know it. Where does his hair begin and where the fuck does it end? Because that's his ear right there. Ugh. I don't know. Sometimes if you paint, you just keep painting, you'll figure it out. Gotta get the tip of his little nosy. He's got this big ass like mustache, Civil War era beard. You know, it's Warhammer can be tough, you're right, Zachariah. Should I leave a stream safe happy place? Yeah, Chromes, you can link me that. That's fine. Yeah, these are Warhammer. Not a bolter. No, these guys are a different type. If you want to Google Primaris Suppressor, that's like what they're supposed to look like. They're a particular type of unit. They have most guys have a bolter. This guy has a auto accelerator cannon. I think I'm going to paint the back of his head, or the back of his neck, silver. Excuse me, the gunmetal color, so it's like he's wearing the suit a little bit. And I'm sorry if it's out of frame, I'm just trying to get these fucking little details on his nose. I guess that's all hair. Right, okay. Right under that nose. All right. Oh boy, oh boy. Maybe you sure play Call of Duty if you want to. I do play Call of Duty. I have been playing Call of Duty. This is another one that I'm working on while we're waiting that to kind of dry out. It's going to be a Snake Man Marine kind of deal. He's going to have this head on top of him. I'm just waiting till the arms come in, but he's going to have this like skull head. I can show you what it'll look like if I get some of the sticky tack. I use sticky tack to kind of like give me an idea of what these things will look like before I glue them together forever. So let me put it together real quick and I'll show you what this guy is going to kind of look like. He's also going to have a dead Marine at his feet, so he's going to be sweet. He's a bad guy, for show. He looks like a bad guy. I mean, there's no really like good guys in this universe. Everything's kind of gray, but when the dudes are bad, the dudes are bad. Like there's people that can be bad and do bad things, and then there's bad people. So, you know, it's like it goes from like gray to black. There's like barely any white. I think there's like I guess they're not even like, you know what, they're not, there's no good guys. That's how it goes. This is what he's gonna kind of look like. I'm waiting on some other parts that I think I'm gonna not have the gun and the sword. I think he's gonna have an axe and like a plasma or something. But he's gonna kind of look like this a little bit, and I like his posing where he's like a snake man and he's like leaning back. Yeah, the tower kind of the good guys. That's why I kind of said that. Tower cool. I've just been, you can kit bash so much more with Space Marines, especially Chaos Space Marines, which I've been getting into lately. So there's my little snake mans. I like Space Wolves, the only chapter. Yeah, Space Wolves are fucking sweet. They're pretty cool. I wanted to make my own Space Marine chapter, so that's why I didn't really go with anything else. And then at some point, I'm going to finish off these Eradicators too. I put these dome heads on them because they look more serious with it. Yeah, that's how it goes. Warhammer. It's fun. Alright, if I need to give him like gray hair, I'm gonna use this, like a Celestine gray. And I'm gonna use this brush that's fucked up, and I only use it for getting paint out the pots and onto my palette. Because I don't want to fuck up my other paintbrushes, so I've sacrificed one to save the lives of many. Paintbrushes. Just get some water in there. Bob Ross it. Dust this off so it doesn't pollute other paint pots when I draw from it. Just clean it up a little bit. You guys are gonna see a lot of my arm, and I hope it's okay. Yeah, it's been a while, Goal. It has been a while. I'm painting Warhammer. I'm chilling with my peeps. I'm hanging out. Living the dream, as the kids say. So we're going to give him like a gray kind of beard because I want him to be like an old man. I think it's cool that like this old man is like a sergeant. He's like not even a captain, but he's like a fucking frontline leader. Like he gets in the shit with his boys. And when I mean the shit, I mean like battle. And he, he's old as fuck, but he lives for the fight. And he's into it. And he's ready to fucking kill people. That's how it should be. So he's going to have this little beard. And I'm definitely going to fuck this up a little bit. And I'm sorry if it's out of frame again. I'm just trying really hard to not fuck some of the other painting I've done already. But it will happen. Because that's life. Oh, see, I already fucked it up real bad. So I guess he has these sideburns. It's kind of like hard to tell, to be honest. That's as much as I'm going to do on that side. I'll clean it up with some touching up later. That's going to need a little fixing too. Yeah, life's been okay. I've been working a lot. I've been doing Warhammer. I've been playing Magic. I've been doing a lot of analog things. I was talking about earlier in the stream, just kind of like, I guess, separating myself from electronics for a little bit. And, I got kind of overwhelmed with a lot of stuff, and work got really stressful, and coronavirus, didn't really make things easier. So, I needed a break from everything. And with everything going, I love making content. I love that you guys enjoy it. I really do. And I've been super grateful for my community. I really have been. But, like, at the same time, being online is kind of scary in this day and age. Not to say, like, I'm doing bad shit. I'm just living my life. But, like, people seem to like say or do one thing and then they're fucking dead. Like they get killed by the internet. And I mean, I'm using killed metaphorically, obviously, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you guys have seen somebody, like one or two people get fucked up and you're just like, wow, I didn't agree with that, because of what they said or whatever. I mean, obviously, if you're like diddling kids or like grooming people, you should be fucking canceled to hell. You should be arrested for sure. If you're like defrauding your community, of course. But, you know, it's tough. Internet is scary, and the internet is very vengeful in this day and age. You know, there's definitely a lot of people that have like been allowed to do their fuckery for way too long, and they should get everything that's coming to them for sure. Not going to name names or anything, but you know, it's a scary time. Scary time to be a internet dude, for sure, or a woman, or everything else. So, yeah, Space Marines are like top like 500 or 1,000 year olds. I think they're like. I don't know if Space Marines are like indefinitely immortal. I think the Primarchs are, which are like the Space Marine like big daddies. I don't know. I'm not like a lore guy. I listen to some lore podcasts, but like that's about it. And yes, whoever asked me about the fantasy, I have dove into Warhammer Fantasy. I'll show you one of my orcs. I paint red orcs because they're cool, and red orcs are cool to me. I played a lot of Warcraft as a kid, and I always thought the red orcs were cooler than the green orcs. So, yeah. Alright, that's pretty much all I'm going to do on that head, other than some touch-ups, and then I'll deal with the shading of the face. He kind of looks like Santa Claus. Oh, God, he's fucking Santa Claus. He's Santa Claus with a fucking giant machine gun. This is going to be sweet. I'm ready for this shit. Oh boy, that is a hard angle to fucking hit. Alright, that's as good as we're going to get on that one. Cover up that little black spot on the ear. Okay. And if it's not perfect, you know, it's not perfect. Alright. It's looking pretty damn good. I just gotta get the top of the nose. Okay. Oh yeah, he's totally gonna be fucking Combat Santa Claus now. I gotta have to change his name. I was giving him like a Wild Thornberries kind of name, like Nathaniel Johnson or Roger Johnson, like kind of like a old British like 1800s explorer, because he's got these like fucking mutton chops. But now that I made it white, I don't know. I'm like kind of debating to call him like fucking Chris Krangle or something. That might be too on the nose. Chris Crimsdale. Yeah, all right. What's up, Ben 10 Roblox? Two things I didn't expect to see together. So, thank you, John Webster. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm here, Haley Drip, and Sam 4892. I'm also here. I'm just doing some Warhammer shit. Not everyone likes what everyone is doing. Yeah, that's true. This is my fantasy arc, by the way, that I made. He's on a desert thing. So that's my little fantasy orc. How fond are you of Frisky? I like Frisky. I haven't. It's been a few weeks since I've spoken to him, but I don't have a problem with him. I don't have a problem with a lot of people. Honestly, I don't think anyone like in the YouTube community has like really pissed me off personally or like hurt me personally. Can I call you Argyle Alligator now? Call me whatever you want. Oh, Argyle. Yeah. Call me Argyle. I'm gonna be honest. I made a bet with my friend that said you're dead, and you just lost me $50. I'm sorry, dude. I guess I'm hard to kill. I don't know what to tell you. That was not a smart bet. I mean, I honestly, you know what? It probably was a smart bet. With coronavirus, you know, anything could fucking happen, I guess. He looks good. He looks real good. I think he looks great. Here's a Crepst Krangle. Let me get a little tack, and I'll put the gun on so you can see what it looks like. I should probably do it right there. Yeah. I gotta finish the gun, but I gotta finish the gun entirely before I do anything more. But here's gonna be Cripes Krangles. Nah, it's not gonna be his name, but so let me just get this in the frame nice and good. I need to figure out how to make this better, but this is his gun. It's big gun, and he's kind of like holding it up, kind of like shooting at like a plane or a guy in a jump pack or like a fucking flying enemy or something. And he's just kind of an old man. An old man that leads the squad of this guy who's done and this guy who needs to be done. And he leads these two boys into battle, and he fucking shoots things right out the sky. And that's kind of how he's gonna live his life. So yeah. Have you ever suspiciously tried to play Space Station 13? It's a roleplay. Oh, its roleplay nature would go hilarious with your goofy humor. I appreciate that. I've heard of it. I've heard of rumors of it. I have never actually dove in and played it myself, but I would not be opposed to it. I'm usually okay with trying most things, you know, like video game wise. I've tried a lot of these games. I'm requesting the Emperor Palpatine voice. I have to like get into it. I have to like say a phrase to remind myself. Ironic. I am the Senate. My galactic empire. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other Palpatine lines. I just fucking watched Clone Wars recently, so I'm like, well, I'm at season 7. I never finished it, but I'm very excited. I watched season 7, episode 1. Oh, Bad Batch, so good, so good. I can't wait. I gotta finish it. What are good Emperor Palpatine lines? Let the hate flow through you. Do it. Oh, I'm free. These are. I'm just looking up quotes right now. This is number 15. Your faith in your friends is you. Is that was the line in Return to the Jedi? Your faith in your friends is yours. That's a weak one. Your feeble skills are no match for the power of the dark side. I would say Emperor Palpatine's being fun, but I mean, like, those videos are going to be all the same. That's my problem. So be it, Jedi. Young fool. These are not very good lines. Ah, they got one from Rise of Skywalker. Long have I waited. It sounds like Yoda. I have died before. Is that from... There's... This is a weak list. What is this from? This is a weak list. I have died before, number 7. Emperor Palpatine doesn't waste much time before appearing to the viewers, and to Kylo Ren at the beginning of Rise of Skywalker. Ren's first reaction to the Emperor's appearance is to threaten Palpatine's life. I have died before. The Emperor replies. That's one of his top lines. Fucking like 20 of these are from Rise of Skywalker. There's so much better lines than in that movie for the, execute Order 66. You, like your father, are now mine. There's some good stuff. You making YouTube videos again, bro? I've got a few in the pipeline I need to do. It's just editing takes it out of you, man. Drains your life. Unlimited power! I am the Senate. Ironic. It's not the tale a Jedi would tell you. I wish there was a Jar Jar Binks Gary's Mod roleplay where everybody was Jar Jar Binks and everybody was roleplaying as Jar Jar Binks. That's what I want. If there was Star Wars RP Jar Jar Binks and it was just Dark RP but everyone was Jar Jar Binks, I would be very good with that. Cooking Simulator. Yeah, I haven't played that in a while. I know they came out with a lot of stuff. Cooking Simulator, I don't know. I was at a weird point in my life. I was trying to do like weird like Tim and Eric humor and see how it was going, like doing like some solo stuff. And I thought people were liking it, but I don't know. I don't know if people were liking it that much. I have to do touch-ups on this guy, and that's like my least favorite thing to do, and that's when I like fix up all like my little fuck-ups I've done. I also have to paint with black paint, which is not my favorite either. This guy's a fucking mess. He's going to be the Chaos Lord. Let me pull up the OBS so I can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, he's gonna be the leader of the Chaos Boys. I haven't done the purple on him yet. Let me get the other Chaos Boy. Let's see here. So, this is the other one of the group. These two guys, they're in the same army. I hope they look like they are in the same army. I think they do. So those are two guys in the same army. And then let's see what else we got. Show you some cool stuff. So sometimes these kits come with flying stands, and that is I think I actually have some around. No, I don't know what I did with them. They're clear plastic stands that, like, if the model is supposed to be flying, they're there, and I fucking hate them and they suck. So I bought these, like, basically like smoke trails. They're made of resin, and I painted them up and put these guys on here so they're like bursting out, and I think they look way better than the flying stands. So that's like another example of this kind of shit, because these guys have these little like boosty backpacks because they're supposed to be flying, but I hated that. So I cut off their legs and I put on some ground legs, and that's what I do with these guys. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, wow, an hour flew by. Who fucking knew? Remember the Emperor Palpatine vid, the Ewok attack? I do. That was one of my later ones. I think that's probably the video that's just sitting there that I haven't done. Oh my god. I don't know when or why I subbed to you, but glad you're back. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $10. You, very, very appreciated. You didn't need that at all, but thank you. Thank you. It's been a while. You should attempt to get the Hell Pit Beast from WHF. They make Chaos look like tea time with Blue's Clues. What is WHF? Yeah, the Wampa one I actually had a lot of fun doing. I've got some models that are not Games Workshop that I've been fucking around with too. I'll show you guys a really cool thing. Okay. So, where are they? I've got shit all over this. I've also like moved recently. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I moved into a house recently. And, you know, that's changed a lot of things for me also. Okay, so these guys, which I probably should have painted on stream, but I didn't prime them. These guys are called fucking gatormen. These are minis from a different game other than Warhammer called Hordes. I don't think I'm ever going to play it, but I'll use them as proxies. I'll do these touch-up guys later. Let me just move them out the way so they don't get busted up. And maybe I'll build one of these guys and then we'll call it the stream. Let me put up some of my paints real quick. Yeah, maybe we'll build some of these guys on stream real quick. So, let's see what we're working with here. This is a good fun activity, right, gang? Alright, so these are the bases. I fucking hate them. I'm gonna replace them with different ones. They look like trash. The Games Workshop ones are way better. I don't know how these guys are supposed to go, like, at all, so I'm just going to kind of brute force it a little bit and just see what we're doing. So these are like the little gatormen boys. They're cool. They look sweet. Have I ever played SCP? I have. SCP is pretty cool. I don't know enough about... This is the leader head for sure. I don't know enough about... the SCP lore, and I feel kind of dumb because I don't know like shit. So the leader's head goes on like that, that's for sure. So let's separate that because this is going to be a little bit of a trial and error because this shit like doesn't have instructions. I think these little nebular things are supposed to be cut off. If they're not, whoopsie. That one fits, so that's a head. Okay. I'm missing a gator head. All right. Cool. 3 gators, 4, all the gator bodies. Okay, and we have all this shit. This one, I think, is for the leader. I'm gonna get some of these little shitty parts off. I have no idea where the fuck this would connect, but I'm pretty sure that goes with him. That doesn't go with that. That looks like that works. It's a little loose though, so let me try another guy. Still like kind of loose. No. No. It's got to be one of these guys, but they feel kind of loose for some reason. You know, it can't all be Games Workshop, I guess. I guess with some glue, they'll probably be okay. Let's put that one with that one. Thanks for coming around, username. Is somebody coming into my room?
No.
Okay. It's fucking what I thought. Yeah, SCP's good. Warhammer Fantasy, the Hell Pit Beast. You mean Age of Sigmar or like OG? OG Warhammer Fantasy. Where does this leg go? Oh, come on. Nobody fucking takes this leg. Come on, man. See, this is the problem when you don't get Games Workshop models. It's like they're not... There's no guarantee that they're actually going to be good. What the fuck? Okay, well, I've got a leg that doesn't appear to fit any of the fucking bodies, so that's really cool. Okay, moving on, I guess. That kind of fits, but fuck, is that a... That's like... I feel like I'm forcing it. It's got to be one of these. That's a little arm. Another little leggy. Nope. Nope. There might have been instructions, but... I mean, shit. I guess that goes there. It's like Legos, but Mega Bloks. Well, I missed you too, Luke. Hello, Brandon. I'm sorry to tell you, Brandon, I don't think I'm your father, though. Joke's on you. That's not a leg. Yeah, it might not be a leg. It might be an arm. Some of these guys have little tails. Some of these are going to have to be cleaned up for sure. I think 2 of these are like the same. Yeah. I think these 2 are the same, and I think these 2 are the same. So as long as I can find stuff that matches them up, we should be in a good position. So there's one pair of legs. Those are not the same. These look the same. All right. Bah. Okay. We can try to build one real right quick and see if this works. All right. I mean, they say these are plastic. What does the fuck the box say? Maybe there's a shit. What it comes in this box? A card. It came with some kind of card to play the shit, and then there's nothing else in this box. It says plastic miniatures, so I guess theoretically, I mean, because I'm using plastic cement, which is a little different. If I'm looking at the box, it looks like it looks like these guys have the spear downward. What? No. So these guys are definitely using this. All you need is the box. Stupid. You don't need instructions to build these things. Alright. I guess plastic glue will work, but it's going to be annoying. Alright. Or plastic cement. So let's do this shit. Skaven mods. Oh, help. Yes, yes. I don't play Skaven, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Can you... I mean, I guess I could use it as, like, what, like a Demon Prince proxy? I didn't really plan on building a full Chaos Army, but it might turn out that way. Who knows? I gotta finish my Orcs and my Space Marines first. Oh boy, this is not gonna be like a flush fit by any means, but hopefully we get it. I just kind of want to build one and see what they're like kind of looking like here. Get it right in the hole. Fill this shit up with glue. Get the leg in. Oh my god. It's like a real fucking workout to get the legs in these boys. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Hopefully the fucking shit. You know what I'm trying to say. Alright, that tail does work. We just gotta clean it up a little bit. You know what? I haven't even been checking for mold lines. Mold lines are like the little lines that form when the plastic miniature is pressed together in the press. You just gotta take this knife and act like a fucking idiot like I was doing right there and just, you know, pray to God that you're not going to cut yourself. You want to cut away from yourself is the trick. Surprisingly, not a lot of mold lines actually. At least on this part, but this shit doesn't, it's like not a flush fit and it's like killing me inside. I think I'm going to have to, no, because they're like how if I use sculpting putty to like fill this in, I think it's gonna look weird against the alligator skin. And if I use green stuff, which is like another, it's like a molding epoxy. What am I gonna give him, pants? I mean, it's gonna look weird. Hopefully cutting off a little bit will make this fit more flush. I don't know if that helped or hurt. Oh, lordy. Fuck. This piece is going flying and shit. That was a little better. Yeah, that was better. Come on, you little bitch. I don't want to cut too much because it is the lead into the socket, but I want it to fit better because it's like too much for the space. All right, the shit's like always a fucking puzzle. Let's see what people are saying. Yeah, I've been oh hey, what's up, Nick? Been a while, man. Yeah, I don't know. I did some Star Wars RP stuff beyond Santos. I went through like phases, that's for sure. So I did a lot of Star Wars RP after Santos. Man, I fucking miss Santos. I wish there was like, I feel like nothing will equate that is I guess my problem. I just want the tow trucks. I just want to fuck around with the tow trucks. Nothing would make me happier. But nobody will let me do it. It's just how it is. So here I am, building models. Okay, this gatorman looks fucked. Can you fill with primer? I don't know if it's going to come out. I don't know if it's going to work like that. Got videos coming out. Kinda. Hello, Kaylee Farmer. Play them. Skaven are so much more fun than Saturday Night. Cartoon villains who are just playing. Yeah, Skaven seems cool, and I've played a lot of Vermintide and Vermintide 2 for sure, and I definitely think Skaven are cool, but like, I don't know. I don't want to paint the horde armies. Like, I don't know if I have the stamina for that. It's like I guess I could green stuff it slightly. Maybe I should just use super glue. I don't know. I think he's gonna just kind of look a little fucked. All right, where's that tail? I think this was the tail we were cleaning up. Yeah, see that like actually fits well. I don't understand. The legs are fucked, but the tails are not. The legs are the most important part. Keeps that boy on the base. Keeps that boy on that base. Still doesn't look super great. Maybe I do need to use super glue. Maybe they lied to me. Maybe this isn't plastic. I'm using plastic cement and this is like not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Oh yeah. I think I just need to use super glue. Well, fuck me, right? Stupid idiot. Should have known. Super glue. Not fucking plastic cement on this garbage. When they say plastic, they don't actually mean that it's a plastic model. They mean that plastic is in the fucking composition of the model. It's not 100% plastic. It's just plastic light. Nothing compared when Rustic owned it. I know. I kind of miss that fucking crazy bastard. Rustic. What a man. What a myth. What a legend. Oh my god. Just the way he just didn't give a shit. I loved it. I loved his spirit. Oh, you little bitch. Ugh. Alright, well. I just want the tail to be glued. I should just do them like this. I'll fill in the gaps and I'll have them be alligator snakes. Okay, plenty of fucking glue in there. I'm gonna get glue all over myself. That's why I hate using super glue, because it fucking gets all over me, and then I've got fucking glue fingers for days. Oh, play them on Total War 2? Yeah, I should. I've been meaning to play Total War 2 again, because Total War 3 trailer got me fucking hyped. I kind of want to play... I know my friend has been itching to play a campaign with me, and I kind of want to do that. The last Total War campaign I did was Shogun 2, and that was super fun. I mean, like, co-op campaign of a Total War game. Okay, just... Come on, baby. Glue it up. Get it glued. Alright, super glue was the way to go. So now we need to find the appropriate arm. It is not that one. Oh, maybe it is that one. No, yeah. Per the box, it's like the bent arm. So I think it's this. Surprisingly, the mold line situation is pretty good. Usually when you have these, like, models that aren't from Games Workshop, which is the people that make Warhammer, they're not as good of quality, but the mold lines are pretty actually solid on this. I just need to find the arm that works. It's got to be this one. I guess it doesn't have to be that one. No, it's actually not that one. It's these. No, it's not. It's totally this one. You know, the problem with these is the building is garbage. Oh. So if you can see on this, you can see that little, like, I don't know if you can actually see it, but there's a raised, like, little ridge down the middle of the arm that doesn't seem to make sense. That's called a mold line. It's that the mold was this model was pressed in a mold, and the line is the result of the excess from the press. And you don't really want them because they get shown up in the painting. So you just want to take the back of your hobby knife, X-Acto knife, whatever you want to call it. And I scrape them off. You could take a file too. But you know, you got make sure you cut away from yourself, because I've definitely cut myself before, and it's not fun. These fucking knives hurt. I use a drill bit also to like drill out like barrels of guns for you know, like Marines and shit, and I've definitely stabbed myself with that before. It's my little vice drill bit situation. I've been trying to get a Santos servers, dude, I don't know if it's ever gonna come back. After this, will you do more videos? Yeah, possibly. I'm glad you're doing well. Gonna head out, but please don't hesitate to do this again. It was nice seeing a YouTuber learning from the road screen to world. Thanks, Dexter, for coming, man. We're probably almost done here. I just kind of want to finish up this one Alligator guy, and then I'll let y'all go. I know it's Friday night. People got WandaVision to watch, dude. If you're not watching WandaVision, you got Disney Plus. Check it out. It's a pretty good show. Pretty good. Like a fool, I didn't fit that properly before the glue, but, you know, YOLOs. When we're dealing with alligators, you know, we just fucking go for it. So now that that's in there, let's see. Oh, this actually might become a full model. Oh my fucking goodness, though. That got a little iffy at the end there. Bah. All right. Now that we cut that down, let's see. Okay. Yeah, the problem is the shoulder is not great. I think if I nip a little off of that, maybe it'll fit better. Kinda. The fucking arm is being bent so much, though. And I wonder if it's because of my own fault. Yeah, I might have fucked it up. Alright. That's something I can totally green stuff, though. I guess... I hate it. I hate it when it doesn't work. What happened to Vuxy? I think the long story short was he got hacked at one point, and all of his videos got shut down. So he wanted to start over anyways, and he took the opportunity to start over. And I think he does like Roblox videos now, and he seems pretty happy, and he got married, and I talked to him recently, and he seems like he's doing real good. So, you know, more power to him if he's living his life and enjoying it, and, you know, whatever. He's doing Roblox. He's having a good time. Let the man enjoy it. Who gives a shit, you know? If you like him, support him. If you don't like his content, don't watch it. You don't have to give him a hard time. He's a good man. Good man trying to live his life. I'm gonna get fucking super glue all over me. And it's gonna suck. And it's already happening. Because I just want my alligator man to be fucking glued together. That's all. Yeah, these arms and legs fucking suck. It happened. It all happened. I could definitely green stuff the separation on the arm on this guy. Right there. And give him like a little shoulder pad or like a little wrap around his arm. I could totally do that. That's not hard. I could probably find a bit in my box and give him like a skull or something on there. I think he'd be fine. Hey, Nameless Gamer, good to see you. Good to see you. Hello, Lurkin Rose. We're just we're relaxing. We're building models. We're having a good time. Yeah. So there's one Gator man. I hate these bases. I will not use them. I think they are 40mm bases. I should have one for a test in here. I need to buy more. Yeah, here's one that's painted. Let's close that so we don't have any accidents. I already have glue all over my fucking fingers. Wow. Wow. Alright. Things are falling. Things are dropping. We're losing control. Alright. So, if we put him on a Warhammer base, because it looks so much better, that's what he will be. My Gator Man. 1 of 5. And that'll be him. And I think I'm going to paint him like a real gator. Green and whatnot. I might need like some... Actually, I think I could probably... No, I'll probably give him like a bright pinkish tongue for the closed ones. But there we go. That's one Gator Man. Ready to gator. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to count them as for Warhammer models. I never knew you liked making models. Do you like Gundam robots? I like Gundam. I'm not into Gunpla. And I'll tell you why. It's a little too daunting. And I already do Warhammer. I don't think I'm going to do Gunpla. That's like a lot. If you guys don't know what that is, Gunpla is basically building Gundams. And it's cool, for sure. It's definitely cool. But, you think Warhammer's intense? That should be real intense. So it's tough. But, no, Warhammer's enough for me. But I respect it. This is actually Gunpla. This is a Gunpla clippers, if that means anything. I got it in like a Gunpla like toolkit on like eBay or something. I don't remember. Amazon, one of those. All right, I guess that's gonna fit there. All these parts and pieces. There's some open mouth alligator bands. Some open mouth ones. You got this guy with the feather on his head is like the leader. He goes in there. And he gets this like necklace on him. So he looks like that kinda. Yeah. You should go dark swampy green with a lighter green on the back scales. Yeah, I'm with you. I never watched anyone do this before. Yeah, some people on Twitch, if you look up Warhammer, they'll stream. This is what I'm building right here, is the Gator Man posse. And if you can kind of see, I know my light is like fucking it up, but there's like the leader one right there. There's some of the other guys, just as an idea. I think what I would do is I have a dark green. I would paint them dark green, and then I would shade them with this green, and then I'm more than likely going to paint the tongues this like pink, this screamer pink. Probably like yellow eyes. I could do like the belly, like this like bone color kind of situation. And then the spears will probably be like, yeah, like a gunmetal with a wood color on them kind of deal. They're going to kind of look like this on the bases. But obviously I have to prime them and paint them. There's a few other things that need to get done. Yeah, the Gator people are cool. These are not Warhammer models. This is called Hordes by Privateer Press, which is like another game entirely. But, you know, when I was looking at alternate models and I saw these, I was like, fuck me, I gotta get them. And there was more different Gators. There's like, the Gators are cool. They're like this weird like voodoo swamp people, and they resurrect like zombies and like each other. And there's like a undead Gator with like his like intestines spilling out, and there's like a big like leader of the faction, and he has like a chest cavity open, and his heart's like all like weird and like put together with like tendons and sinew and stuff. It looks fucking cool. The only thing is, if these simple guys are this much of a pain in the butt to like just fucking fit arms and legs into, I don't even know what the leaders are gonna be like. And whenever I see models that say, you know, resin or metal and not plastic, I'm just like, I just groan, because resin is a pain in the butt to paint, and you have to clean it before you do anything to it, because there's like a film on resin. And then metal sucks because it's just heavy, and sometimes the model will tip over if it's too like top heavy or something. So that's where I'm on that one. They've got, I'm not even gonna like. They've got these little like webbed feety things. I'm just gonna leave them and make them part of the model. God help me if I'm gonna cut out every fucking toe on these alligators. You know, but they're cool. I don't know what they would count as. Maybe like Seraphon, which is lizard men, or maybe they would count as beasts of chaos. I don't know what's on a 40mm base for those guys. I'd have to look. I guess they could fit on a 25. I don't think they would. Or a 32. I don't think they would. Nah, their stance is too wide. I don't think so. Let me see. Ugh, they're like, yeah, they're just way too big for this base size. They have to be on a 40. I don't know what the fuck is a 40. And I know this like base size shit. Some people are like, what the fuck is he talking about? So the bases, these are the bases of the models. They all have different sizes. You can see that this one is obviously smaller and this one's obviously bigger. Like, I almost lost my light there. Like this guy, for example, is on a 32. While, you know, this guy's on a 40, it's obviously a bigger one. So different guys on different base sizes will mean different units when you play the tabletop game. And, you know, you can use other models if you want to proxy, you know, like the Games Workshop ones, but they should be on the same basis of the model that they're trying to proxy as. So I'm just like thinking like what even like in Lizardmen or Beastmen would have a 40mm base, and I don't really play either one, so I don't really know. You know, I could like dry brush like a dirty paint on them to make them look a little dirty. That could be cool. That could be nice. Okay. Glued the legs. I'm just gonna finish this one, and then I'm probably gonna be done. So I think these guys have the uppity arms. No, that's the wrong thing. It's this arm. Okay. Take this guy off this base. Just gonna clean these up a little bit. Where's this arm? So it looks like it goes right in there. Yeah, kinda. Oh, mama. Oh, jeez. Ah! That's a snug ass fit. Jesus. I think that one's pretty good, actually. Alright. So we'll fit like that, and then... Oh, losing pieces. Maybe I should do that arm first. Yeah, actually, this one's going to fit a lot better than the other one. Okay. Gatormans. Oh, wow. Too much glue. Got glue all over the model. Gonna have to scrape that off later. Now I got glue on me. Fuck. I hate super glue so much. See you later, Lurkin Rose. Oh, Nameless Gator. Sorry. Nameless Gamer. I thought you said Nameless Gator. Alright, later, gamer. Who do you think will win? King Kong or Godzilla? I think Godzilla will. Godzilla has like... So I saw this meme that was like, I have nuclear energy and whatever. And then the fucking King Kong was like, I'm monk. I'm monkey. Like, yeah, but it's true. Like, what is King Kong? He's a fucking giant gorilla. And like, yeah, he's a giant gorilla and he'll be powerful as shit. Like, physically, but... Godzilla has like nuclear. Oh fuck! I almost fucked that up terribly. Godzilla has like nuclear fucking power, dude. Like he can shoot out like fucking crazy like lightning bolts and stuff. Like how? I mean, if King Kong gets fucking nuclear blasted by Godzilla once, he's done, right? I mean, that's how I see it. All right. Gatorman Type 2. There she blows. And then we got another one of these, another one of the other ones, and the leader, and that's kind of it. So, a monk. They look cool. They do look cool. The model, the sculpts are very nice. They do look sweet. The leader is like very jumpy. I think he's like casting a spell or something. I don't know. A monkey. Let me see if I can find the legs for this guy. That's one, and then I know he's got the little tail. I thought he was like kicking up a leg or something from the box art. Separating these pieces out. Yeah, I think the leader uses that, and then this is his like uppity jumpity leg. Yeah, we'll do the leader and then we'll just call it. I feel like I've said that a bunch, but you know, building models is fun, and I'm just chilling here with you guys, having a good time. I died to a middle-aged woman in a biplane. I'm pretty sure Godzilla has the win here. Oh, you're right, from Godzilla, yeah. Or King Kong, the original one. I don't know. I guess it'll be a cool movie. I haven't watched like any of the new Godzillas, like the Bryan Cranston one. I think I watched, or the one with Josh. I think it's like Josh Peck's in it too, or whatever. It's like Bryan Cranston and like Josh Peck, and I remember like the marketing was like Bryan Cranston. First, he dealt drugs in New Mexico. Now, he's gonna fucking deal drugs right to Godzilla. And he was like in the first like 30 seconds of the movie. I'm exaggerating. He was like in the first like 15 minutes of the movie, and then he was like never in it again. And I was just like, wow. Wait till fucking try to bank on that Breaking Bad, you know, fucking fame that he has. You got him in this fucking shitty movie for like 10 minutes. And then it was like Josh Peck, who's like fine. I don't have a problem with Josh Peck. But it's just like so weird. What a weird movie. I don't remember it being very good. I can't think of anything that was memorable about it other than like the jump, the Halo jump scene. I'd much rather watch like Pacific Rim. I think Pacific Rim is a pretty good movie. I think I fell asleep to the second one though. The one with John Boyega. I don't remember anything about it, but I've definitely seen it. Cleaning up these little mold lines on this Gator Man. Alright. Get his little nub tail on there. There we go. God, I've got so much glue all over my fucking fingers. Alright. Oh yeah, he's like jumpy. He's got this one little extended arm that definitely needs to be cleaned up on the back for the mold lines. Did you watch Midway? The movie was pretty good. No, I haven't seen that one. Hey, I got a long time to see. Haven't seen you like your last Star Wars RP and video. How's life been treating you? Life's pretty alright. I haven't been doing videos because I've been working a lot lately. If you don't know, I'm an attorney full-time. And I've kind of just been like building Warhammer in my off time because sometimes being an attorney is pretty stressful. And I do have a new job and it's great. But, you know, work is stressful, and this is very cathartic for me, and it's like a nice way to cool down, especially after like a mentally draining week. And sometimes, you know, doing YouTube just kind of feels like a chore. It just all depends. Plus, I haven't really found like a new game that's like drawn me hard yet, and like if I do get one, I'll probably make videos on it. You know, just all depends. I'm kind of just taking it easy. I mean, you know, it's not like I don't do it for like a living or anything, and I think that's kind of like a luxury I have. And, you know, I'm thankful for all you guys. I have a good community that's very supportive of a lot of things I do. Even though sometimes I'll put out like a little weird stuff, like a cooking simulator and shit. You know, I've been playing some Magic the Gathering also with people, you know, like over the internet, like analog games and such. Yeah, he's like a shaman or something, I think. Let me cut this a little further, just so it fits a little more flush. Oh, I did it way too much, but that's okay. Okay. God, I hate super glue. I just have it all over me at this point. Oh, you bitch. Okay. That's the way she's supposed to go. Alright. Good is good enough. And then I need to get the head on there. The big old head. And then I need to get that necklace on him. There's a head. Looking good. And then there's like this necklace, this like bone necklace, but there's all these fucking mold lines on it. You know, maybe I'll just do this a little more safe. This is a nail file I'm using to get some of those lines off from the molding, from the mold press machine. And then breathe in the plastic. I think they attach right there and right there. So let's do a little glue there and just see if we can get this on as well as we can. I think that's probably going to be good enough. So there's our gatorman leader. He's got a little headdress and a little bone necklace and a little staff. And these are his little minion boyos. And that's it. Do you only build Warhammer, or do you like building models in general? Actually, the models I'm building right now are not Warhammer models. These are hordes from Privateer Press. So no, I mean, if the models are cool, I'll build them. I mean, I've got another box of some other stuff, which are like these Stormtrooper guys. Not like Stormtroopers from Star Wars, but like they're called some like Isengard Stormtroopers or some shit like that. They're from War Atlantic games. I'm going to use them as Imperial Guard. I have 20 of them that I'm going to build at some point. I've got a lot of shit I got to build. And yeah, no, I definitely built some other stuff. A model of a battleship. I don't know if I'm into like the World War II models. I like kind of like fantasy stuff or sci-fi, you know. I don't really want to build like historical stuff. It doesn't really interest me that much. Oh, got that in the face. So not really is going to be the answer to that. Did you get a lot of snow this year? No, I live in Florida, so no snow. Welcome back to the land of living. You also won me the $50 bet. Licensed Meteor and Master Model Builder. You do you, man. I love you. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. And sorry if I didn't say hello to you before. Gundam. No, I think Gundam's a little too much for me. I'm just going to stick to like Warhammer and other stuff. And, you know, even if I don't build for Warhammer, it's probably going to be used as a proxy in Warhammer games anyways. Like these gatormen are going to be either some kind of beastman or some kind of lizardman or something like that. Let me look. Because it's like going to bother me now. If I go to Games Workshop's website, I can figure it out. 40k battle report, man. I wish. I've actually never even played a game of 40k. I've played a little bit of Age of Sigmar with my fiance. She humored me on that, but it was like a small game with like 2 or 3 units. Like I got like a small box of like stuff that had Stormcast Eternals, which are like these knights, and then Khorne Bloodborne, which are like these like chaos guys. And we played a little game, and I have a mat, I have terrain. It's fun. So let me see here. Grand Alliance Order. I'm on the website right now, just trying to look up what this shit is. Seraphon. Okay, so they have... So confusing, though, this shit to me. Like, I don't know what the fuck is what. Seraphon are confusing. I guess they could be Kroxigor, but I feel like they're not big enough to be a Kroxigor. This Kroxigor is on a 40mm maze? It doesn't tell me. The website's supposed to tell me what the base size is. Kroxigor base size. Kroxigor is on a 50mm base. Jesus Christ. No, these guys are not big enough for that at all. That's a big base. What's a 40mm base that the fucking lizards use? How do people play Warhammer? Like, how does it work? So, like, you put down a mat, or you have a table, and the table has to be a certain size or things like that. And when you put it down, both sides have their armies, and they place their armies on the board. They move them around using a measuring tape because it moves in inches. And, there's different rule books and shit that will, like, tell you what different values are for stuff. I'll show you. I have a rule book in here somewhere. Where's my book? The fuck is that book? There. So this is like a rule book. Probably can't even fucking see that properly. But every army has a rule book, and then there's a general rule book. And this is the one for the orcs. And in the rule book, it'll tell you like how much the guy moves and shit like that, and like all this information's online too. You can get it. I just have the book because I like the art. And you move it around with a measuring tape. And, if the unit says that he moves 6 inches, then he moves 6 inches. And you move him around and you fight. And sometimes you'll have different objectives and you roll a lot of dice. And, it's a tabletop game. I would look up... There's a bunch of really good videos online of, like, how to play. It's kind of like Dungeons & Dragons. But it's more like if Dungeons & Dragons was focused on armies fighting each other. It's more military-centric. But it's very role-play-like Dungeons & Dragons in the way of, like, you can create your own armies, and there's, like, rules for that you can actually, like... You can be like, I want to make a Space Marine army. So you say, okay, I'm going to make a Space Marine army, and you make it however you want. Like, so, for example, there's these orcs. Orcs are usually green-skinned. I decided that I wanted to make red orcs. So here's one of my red orc guys, and I painted him up red, and I built him and put him together, and he's got this big-ass axe, and he looks cool. And I've got like a little lore for them, and some rules and shit, and you make up your own stuff, and you just have a good time with it. But then you can make a cannon army if you want to. Like, this guy is a cannon army. He's called a Flawless Host. It's an army that Games Workshop, the creators of Warhammer, made. I decided I liked the color scheme, so I fucking made them. But then, like, I'm going to make my own custom models for that army, like this Snake Man that I showed a few times that I'm working on. So just, stuff like that. But Warhammer's cool. It's a good time. It's a lot of fun. You can be very creative with it. These guys are going to be something in Warhammer, I don't know what. And, yeah, that's kind of it. So I'm building Fantasy Orcs. I'm building Chaos. I'm building Space Marines. I'm building a few different things, but the two armies that I plan on finishing, like for a full-on game, are in fantasy are called Orc War Clans Ironjaws, which are like armored orcs, and then Space Marines for the future, which is 40k, and then some chaos. But I'll show you guys one more thing, and then I'll probably call it, and maybe we'll do another one of these in the future. We'll see. My setup is very janky. So this is the leader right now of my orcs, because he's my leader man. He's called a mega boss, is the type of unit he is. He's on a 60 millimeter base. It's fucking huge, like compared to this guy who's on a 30 millimeter or 32 millimeter base. It's a big base. He is a custom guy that I put together. He's on a cool little desert plain, and he's a cool guy. So that's the leader of my orc army. And then, yeah, you know, that's kind of how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, Dabaz. This is what lawyers do outside of lawyering? Yeah, we build fucking models, dude. Because I'm nerdy as shit and I love it. I love nerdy stuff. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so I'm tired. I probably gotta walk the dog. It was good seeing all you guys. Good having everybody around. One more question? Yeah, you can shoot me another question while I clean up everything. I got a little cleaning up to do. So, I'll probably finish building these guys at some point later. Let's move these over. I'll take one more question before I have to go. Probably need to get a plastic bag for those guys. Do you still keep in some of the people from Santos Gmod like Biv Spears and Chief Longbottom? I've spoken to Biv not too long ago. Spears I see on Twitter a bunch and I interact with him. I haven't spoke to Chief in a long time, but I know he's been busy with streaming a lot. I've talked to Frisky not too long ago. I talked to Vuxy maybe about a few weeks ago. So yeah, I mean, I keep in touch with everybody to a degree. It's just, you know, I'm busy, and I think with coronavirus things got really hard for a lot of people, and you know, it's a tough time all around. So I think that's why I got into modeling too, just because it takes my mind off everything, especially like the stressful shit. So I'm just organizing this for later. And I can't use that on them. I use the shitty fucking other stuff. So yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I might do some of these more. I might get a better setup, and you know, everybody take it easy. Everybody think about your mental health, and you know, be good to each other. And you know, sometimes the world's fucked, man. That's why you got to make it a little bit brighter. That's what I'm gonna leave you guys with. Love y'all, and you know, have a good night. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend, everybody. You know, if you're interested in Warhammer, join my Discord. Hit me up on Discord if you want. If you want to check out my Instagram, at Argyle Alligator Minis, all one word. That's where I post all my mini stuff for this kind of shit. And yeah, you know, join my Discord, everybody. I'm on my Discord. You can at me. You can talk to me on Discord. It's a good time. All that information is in the description as well as on my channel. So, all right, everybody, take it easy.